Alright, welcome. I am Nosajus, and I play as Jason. So, okay, we're in a different area, I'm wearing different armor. Last time I was playing and I was doing pretty good, I was actually heading to this boss up the way. But I hit my PS button, the PS4 button, the home button. And I didn't know if that ruined the recording or not. It did not. And anyways, I had to stop, blah, 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 blah. So, this is I'm either going to tack this on, depending on how it goes, or this is going to be the start of another hour. We'll see. But, I did do some farming. That's right, some farming. Off camera. I bought... This is the hard leather armor set. This is what Pate wore in Dark Souls 2. Pate is the patches of Dark Souls 2. He's a trickster, basically. Standard helm, hard leather armor. Whoops. Armor made of thick, layered leather used by warriors of old, but one can still expect sound defense. A sturdy helm made of iron used by warriors of old, one can It is never unwise to wear a sturdy form of head protection against arrows and other somatic threats. Never unwise. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, we picked up the hard leather stuff. I also bought... Basically, we were farming. There's a black knight up here. The knight helm we had, the nameless stuff we had. Oh, I bought the exile stuff. Iron Mask of the Watchdogs of Farron Keep. After the Legion Watchers became Lords of Cinder, the wolf blood dried up, and Farron was consumed by a festering wood. Within the wood, an emancipated old wolf commands the Watchdogs to defend the sanctity of sleeping warriors. Both the exiles were surely watchdogs themselves, for Farron has always been the land of Iterants. Iterants. Maybe? What are we looking at? Maybe I did not buy all of that. Alright, I was trying all the souls I was getting for farming, I was strictly using to either buy coins or just more armor. So I wasn't leveling up. We bought the assassin stuff. This is stuff that Grey Rat sells. Soft leather armor worn by assassins who lurk in the shadows. The thick leather offers reasonable absorption without creating an undesired noise, as well as crafting piece of protection. Critical spots are reinforced with metal. So I want to say this is the armor that Crichton wears. So Crichton is a man who is hunting down Pate, and they both have like a duel. Just kind of standard leather type armor. Nothing too fancy. There was a different mask worn by those with something to hide, used to conceal the face, muffle the voice, and go cover up darkness. So that's a way cooler looking assassin's mask. But the real prize was, while I was trying to farm the sword off the Black Knight. However, I also was farming the Dark Race too. And by chance I got the whole set. That looks awesome. Okay. Yeah, the dark set, the dark race set. Armor of the dark race, relics of small country that fell in the dark long ago. Londor, Dark Souls 1. Looks as if it may crumble into dust at any moment. The dark race were the oldest of the Red Eye invaders and rumored to have served a primordial serpent. So, Dark Souls 1 lore, there's 2 primordial serpents, one that wants you to link the fire, one that wants you to turn the fire off. You know, Souls is all about having the fire, either you turn it off or you rekindle it. You hold true to what you know, and no matter what you do, it dies, and you can always rekindle it. Or you can let it fade out and face the darkness, you know, the unseen, the unknown. So coins, I just kept buying a bunch of coins from Patches. Patches is the fire link. We did get some wolf grass. You can farm wolf grass. I did pick up a poison gem, a gem of infused titanite. Such weapons inflict poison lace damage that gradually eats away at the foe. So I picked up a poison gem. Basically, this is what I would do. Spawn at this bonfire. This is the Farron Keep perimeter. So we went through all of the swamp, and then we went up, and then we came around, and then we hit, here's a little bonfire. This is a summon. Londor Pale Shade. I think this guy will invade you later in the game if you are doing a different quest. And now I'm blanking on what quest it is. Anyways, so you come down here. This guy, you just say, boo! He stands up, R1. Backstab. These guys would drop their shield, their spear, and Titanite shards all the time. So I got a lot of Titanite shards. I did pick up the poison gem one time off of them. Rotten curved sword, poisonous type sword, and then their shield. Grew rotted shields. A rotting makeshift shield scavenged by the forest dwelling grooves. Barely effective as a shield, however, its rotted state has made it poisonous and resistant to other poisons as a result. This is where you drop down to get, there's an item down there that you see in the swamp and can never get to. You have to come up here. There's 2 of them. One was a hollow gem, which is a gem of infused titanite. Hollow weapons are said to peer into the essence of its wielder, whose luck boosts attack. So that's like a luck type weapon. And then also a spell, this dark spell, Atonement. Attracts more attention from foes. So yeah, this is a nice little easy spot. You can just scare these guys. Run up to them and go, boo! And then R1, 10,000 years of pain! Peekaboo! I'm not even locked on. I'm just R1ing as they stand up. They would drop Titanite shards. You keep running this way. Sometimes you can sneak through here like this. But what I would do is, 9 times out of 10, this guy would always jump up. So I would get grabbed by him and let him chew my face off. And you just R1 to stagger him. He would drop Titanite shards and embers sometimes. I actually had a hard time with anything. He never dropped anything. But that was a shortcut door. Remember the crystal lizard was right there. Everyone's like, why is there a shortcut here? Well, it's to farm the Black Knight. Pop a coin. Coins help you with item discovery. Ding. And then hope that this guy doesn't just school you. Backstab, charged R2, and then back up. Okay, dude, you're making me look foolish. Dead. And that's pretty much how the story goes. He drops absolutely nothing. He's very hard to get stuff off of. But I did manage to get his sword, Black Knight Greatsword, which everyone loves, 30 strength. Ultra Greatsword wielded by the Black Knights who wander the lands, designed to face chaos demons. The Black Knights constantly face foes larger than themselves, and the sword's unique attack greatly reduces enemy poise. So it is... The Black Knight weapons in Dark Souls 1 were unstoppable. It's a giant greatsword. Whoom. Whoom. I want to say the weapon art is the scoops. Yeah, scoops. So yeah, we got you. They can drop 6 things. They can drop their armor, head, shoulders, knees, and hands. They can drop their shield, is what I was looking for. I got one of their helms. Armor of the Black Knight who roamed the lands. The knight served the first Lord Gwyn and followed him into flame until its linking. They became ash and still wander. So the Black Knights were once Silver Knights. And then the flame, I always thought it was the dragon flames, but this it's the linking of the fire. Basically turn them black. So you can see I try to get rid of a lot of stuff in my inventory. We did pick up a dark sword, pitch black straight sword of the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. The Dark Wraiths were the first red-eye orb invaders, originated from unique sword techniques inspired by the thick, broad blades. The Dark Wraiths, when you farm them, they drop their armor, their sword, and red-eye orbs. Look, I got 38, because they were just non-stop. So yeah, a little bit of farming. Not too much. I bought a few embers. I bought some armor sets. I got the entire Dark Wraith stuff. We didn't manage to get the Black Knight stuff, but you can always get that at a little later time. Sit down, restore our stuff. Now, let's go kill a lord. This is also where I originally in the game. So look, you got 2 Dark Wraiths walking up the path there. We're gonna stay out of their way. I farmed wolf grass here. The grus in this area drop wolf grass. Basically, I just would start at that bonfire, kill this guy, run up here, kill that guy, and make a loop around this whole thing. And it was not fun. Okay, thank you for poisoning me. This item is an ember. I'm gonna say, where are the Dark Wraiths? They sure are taking their sweet time, aren't they? Black bug pellets. Now, if you listen closely, if you can get away from the sound of... You hear the sound of clanging. Clang, clang, clang. Clang, clang. Oh my god, dude. I hate you so much. Look at the poison just from that one hit he gave me. So, the Dark Wraiths are making short work of everybody there. I am embered, correct? So somewhere there should be summoning signs. Here's one. Sirius of the Sunlight Realm. So remember, we're going to do her quest. I thought there was another guy and you got a gesture from him. Maybe not. Oh well. Okay. Let's go in and fight this boss. I actually really love this boss. We'll see how we do. A corpse should be well left alone. Oh, I forgot to, the Abyss Watchers. Listen to that music. Look at this arena. First try. Alright. The lightning damage made extreme quick work in the second phase. Kind of wanted to go longer, but I don't know. Yeah. you get kind of nervous and you want to defeat the boss, so light the bonfire. Rest at the bonfire. What an awesome fight. Just the Abyss Watchers, the Legion of Farron, they're all kind of based on Artorias with the wolf and the wolf blood, and they guard the Abyss. And they basically stand down here, they don't know what to do with themselves, so they're just fighting each other. They don't want to go back to the throne, but you make them. The first phase, you have never-ending spawns of the Abyss Watchers, and what's cool is 2 of them will attack you. You have one that has the main HP bar of the boss, the other one has its own bar, but then you have a red-eye one that will attack them for you. So you can always kind of back up and let them. And then the second phase is just home dude on fire. I feel like he was kind of easy this time. He's not too challenging, but we definitely smoked him. What did we get? The soul of the blood of the wolf. Soul of the blood of the wolf. One of the twisted souls steeped in strength. The blood was spread amongst the Abyss Watchers, and their souls are the ones with the soul of the wolf blood master. Cinders of a lord. Cinders of a lord left by the Abyss Watchers. If the lords will not return to their thrones, let them return as cinders. The Watchers of the Abyss swore upon their shared wolf blood, which also serves as their mandate as lords. So, pretty cool. The way to go is right here. I'll tell you what I'm going to try to do is tack this episode on, and next time we'll head right into the catacombs and just get after it. But for now, thank you very much. Peace out.